Oh, wee, and welcome back to Pika's kitchen,
where I blatantly refuse to do the dishes. Don't worry, I'll do them after. Also, this bowl is freshly clean. Oh, and by the way, always remember to wash your hands when preparing food. What? I actually remembered this time. What? So today, I will be preparing... One moment. Now this one isn't exactly as out there as some others. Like, I mean, pasta, tuna, and Sweetcorn, it's not really that extravagant, but I'm just surprised that I haven't made a video on this particular recipe. Now, I used to have this all the time as a kid. There was many different things that I had back as a kid, but this was one that I kind of enjoy, and there's one that I want to try out that I came up with a long time ago, which I may do a video on. So we start off by getting a pan, and simply fill your pan full of water. Well, don't fill it completely, because that's a bad idea when you're boiling pasta. Don't fill it completely. You should be seeing something like this, maybe. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, when you're putting pasta in here, pasta usually boils up, so yeah. And now next you can put the pasta in. It depends what type of pasta you like. If you like, I mean, they both taste the same in anyway. Like, if you like the curls or the shells, which is what I call them, the curls and the shells. These are the curls. So just put some in here. Not too much. It's hard when you're using your non-dominant hand.
That's what she said.
There we go, that should be enough. Now, the way my dad prepared it was quite a bit different. For example, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he put everything in, or he just boiled the pasta and not the sweet corn, nothing else. But how I do it is, once you put the pasta in, don't put the heat on just yet. Now, you don't need to actually drain this out. I mean, it pretty much all blends together anyway. So everything's out. Next, you take out a wooden spatula and simply just mix it all around. Now at this point, you gotta get the heat on, of course. So I have it on this one right here. Try to get it on at least half heat. Now if you want to, you can stir it a little bit more. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. While that's boiling, simply take your tuna can. If it has a label, which it almost certainly has a label, unless you just pick one out that you've torn the label off a long time ago, take that out, but instead of opening it, well, while you are technically opening it, what you do instead is this. So you may have noticed that I haven't opened it all the way. I've just opened it a little bit to let it drain a bit, actually. There we go. Instead of putting it right where the opening is, just tilt it a little bit from where the opening is, and you'll let it drain out. Now at the moment we're still waiting for the pasta to boil over, because while you might be hearing the pan, it isn't boiling over. Now you'll know for a fact when it's actually boiling over, and once it boils over, we'll get to that in a bit. So every now and then when you start seeing little white parts in it, just stir it around a little bit. So with all the stuff in, the pan should be at least half filled, which is good because most of it will start bubbling up when it starts boiling over. And it also bubbles up quite fast. Okay, it's starting to bubble up now, but it's not ready yet. Okay, so it is bubbling up quite a bit right now, but this is still not the final product. This is just about right here. Just wait for a little bit, stir it in. And now, before it spills over, turn the heat down. So now with the heat turned down to a low heat, you can now see that the bubbles that were flying to the top have now subsided. So now, do one more stir. And now with that out of the way, we need to prepare. So you may remember earlier that I had this, which is the tuna. Now at this point, we should open this. There's a high chance that some of the brine is still in the tuna can. All you need to do is just go like this. Now you might be asking yourself, well, do we put this in the pan now? Does it get cooked with everything else? No, that is completely incorrect. Also, of course, health and safety, be careful not to cut yourself because this gets sharp. Now there's a high chance that you may need a spoon, so just take it out like that. Now you might be confused. Why am I putting this in the bowl? Well, because the pasta and sweet corn, which have just been cooked, will cook the tuna. Because in this case you want warm tuna but not hot tuna. I mean, think about it, you're not going to get food poisoning because it's already prepared and then preserved in a can. Now at this point I believe this is all done. What you'll need next is one of these. Now of course, be very careful, don't be like me. Hold the handles. And now after everything is in the bowl, you simply just stir it all up. Now of course, if some of it won't be mixed up, just mash it up. Make sure you have an even distribution of everything. And there we go, yet another meal meant for me. And anyone else who wants to try it. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be this show's catchphrase. So if you enjoyed this show, there's more for you to watch. There's more cookery, or just something that YouTube recommended. You can alternatively subscribe. You know,